So today is home inspection day. So I wanted to take you guys along. A home inspection typically is about 3 hours. You definitely won't be with me for that long, but I'll give you a little sneak.
So we're in perfect timing here. The gas just turned on. So when this thing starts up, this little vent fan kicks on first. It takes all the combustibles out of the burn chamber. Okay. Then your glow plugs turn on. Your gas turns on. Your gas will run for a little bit. Once it heats up the whole thing, then the big fan will kick on. Okay? If that electronic is doing that, all you care about is how blue is the flame. Now, if you look in there, that's about as blue as you can ask for.
Oh, yes.
To give you an idea what dust does to a furnace, you got a little bit of dust in here. Okay? Take a look at that flame pattern.
Yeah.
It just changes it to a lot more yellow.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. That's all good. That's good. Around 2000, they started making houses a lot more airtight. Okay, so you weren't losing heat. If you're not losing heat, you're also not losing smells. So let's say you're cooking fish or something in the kitchen, you forget to use your hood vent, and the smells get up and through the rest of the house. If you have a 1960s house, the smells are going to dissipate out the walls. You don't worry about that. Here, the smells are going to linger. So the idea is that you can kick this switch for an hour and 15 minutes and suck the smells out of your bathroom.
Oh.
Let air get through. So what you do is you take a little piece of wood and put it here.
So that it doesn't
go back.
So that when your kids plop on the couch, it doesn't slide back.
Right.
Okay, just one here and one on the other end, and your air continues to flow. Okay, no leaks, no problems. We're not going to run this because they got all the crap in it. This is absolutely ridiculously picky stuff, okay? Okay, so what they've got is their discharge for their dishwasher is coming out of here.
Oh, okay.
I can feel water in this pipe. You can feel the weight.
Right.
Okay? Your regular pipe goes out the bottom, but by rights, your drain is supposed to come through way up here.
Okay.
Okay? So, right now, you've got some hose down in underneath there and then it comes up here. Until it gets to this spot here, it doesn't go into the drain. It just sits in the hose.
Yes.
Okay? This is kind of a cheap hose. It's what they use for dishwashers. It's fine. It's what they're supposed to use. But it is kind of a cheap hose. If this breaks full of water underneath your cabinets, you're not going to know. And on top of that, it's going to screw up all your floors and all kinds of stuff. So rather than leaving the water in the pipe all the time to actually cause problems, plus, you know the smell when you open up the dishwasher? That smell is going to be in that water so it can filter up through here. Okay? If you want it a little cleaner, a little easier, you undo the 2 screws here that hold the dishwasher in place, pull the dishwasher out. Just because it's a lot easier in this big opening to drill through here. Okay? So you drill through there and just undo this, slide it back, run it through the top, and hook it back up there.
And rather than like...
Then your hose is going up, you hit a high spot, and it's coming down. So when you hit the high spot, you're either going back to the pump to get pumped again, or it's coming down to the drain. You don't have any water left in the pipe. You're losing that possibility of a leak. Okay? Convection cooks totally different than a regular oven. If you go to a bakery, they all have convection ovens. Okay? So if you have, like, let's say you're cooking a roast. If you have one person that likes it really well done and one person who likes it more rare, you use the regular oven because that's how it's naturally going to cook. If you have everybody likes it the same way, cook it on convection. It blows the air around and cooks things more evenly.
Oh.
So it's even all the way through.
No, I think ours is regular.
If you're
I don't
using,
think I ever noticed.
if you're using the convection, right? You either want to lower the temperature by 20%, or lower the time by 20%. Because it's moving the air around, it cooks much quicker. There has never been a squirrel or a mouse or anything up here.
Okay, good news.
Wood going up. Underneath those is wood. If you step on anything other than that wood, you're going to be down here really quickly. Because drywall doesn't hold you. That's a soffit baffle that lets air into the attic.
Okay.
There's a couple more back there, and there's a couple more along there. It's just hard to see. Rona, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, pre-pandemic, and most of them have started up again. Every Saturday morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning, they do trainings.
Okay.
Their most common one is caulking,
Mm-hmm.
because the one thing most people need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Their second most common is putting on toilets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you could very easily get a training session on this.